Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. The Central Bank of Uzbekistan has introduced a parallel currency. Let's explore. That's right, and that currency is gold. Fascinating indeed, and in some ways not surprising considering it's a nation of the East. But I think it is certainly, when we hear more and more things like this about other nations around the world recognizing gold as that tier one asset that the central bank of central banks recognizes, I think it should be edifying for those of us who recognize gold for what it has been for thousands and thousands of years. John Firth was very kind to send this article along to me from Zero Hedge, submitted by Jan Nieuwenhuis, or Jan Nieuwenhuis. Prefer to pronounce both ways here. But since November of 2020, the Central Bank of Uzbekistan issues sealed gold bars with a QR code for real-time verification. With these new bars, the central bank aims to stimulate gold to be used as a store of value, as well as to promote the circulation of gold. Let's take a look at that card. There's a 10-gram card with that QR code. And really, you think about it, it's like a credit card, essentially. And you just pass this along for payment for goods and services. More and more governments and central banks around the world are promoting gold as a store of value. Not surprisingly, as gold has proven to preserve its purchasing power over thousands of years, and it's becoming ever more clear that the future of fiat currencies is shaky. And yes, central banks are aware of this, and I believe the action by the Bank of International Settlements in April of 2019 is proof positive that that's where it's going here. Jan Nieuwenhuis's Twitter account says this from the Central Bank of Italy. Gold is an excellent hedge against adversity and high inflation. Gold cannot depreciate or be devalued. Gold is not an asset issued by a government or central bank, and so does not depend on the issuer's solvency. That's right, exactly. It is what it is. By its own existence, that's intrinsic value. It stands the test of time and is not dependent on any human, what any one organization. It's got the history. It's got a transactional value that transcends governments, epochs, empires, and governments. The above statement from the Central Bank of Italy should be interpreted as a warning. Money issued by central banks has counterparty risk and can lose its value, while gold retains its value. Now notice the careful choice of words there. Gold retains its value. This is independent of price. Price does not determine value in the grand scheme of existence, and that is something to say. I mean, look at human life. Can you put a price on peace? Can you put a price on life? No. Human life has value. Peace has value. By the way, so does the Megadeth song, Peace Sells, But Who's Buying? The development of central banks promoting gold is a slow shift from Plan A, which is fiat, towards Plan B, gold. It's pretty amazing, as I've written about here, and here. So the author, we've heard me cover articles from Jan Nieuwenhuis before. Uzbekistan is pro-gold as well. Roughly 57% of CBU's international reserves consist of gold. And since November, CBU is incentivizing its population to buy gold as a store of value through its innovative gold bars. The new gold bars by the CBU have special protective packaging. Actually, there's a link here, which includes 3 security layers, a unique serial number, a QR code for real-time digital authenticity verification, and a membrane that changes color when broken. So that's pretty cool security measures. And here we see from the Central Bank of the Republic of Uzbekistan the different sizes. You have 50 gram, 20 gram, 10 gram, and 5 gram. I'm kind of surprised I don't have a 30 gram option, which is the closest to an ounce. They're going to use those things, but the gold bars are offered for sale. Special protective packaging, which was developed in cooperation with the Italian company Certaline SRL. There you can see, pretty attractive, and there's a nation of Uzbekistan there on the map showing the cards. The package certifies authenticity of the bar and has the same serial number as the bar. The packaging of the bars has 3 security elements. The security membrane changes color when once the seal is open, and they have crypto print appears in an attempt to open, and then there's the serial number there. So pretty impressive and pretty flashy, rounded edges, so they don't poke you when you use it, just kind of like a credit card is. But very fascinating indeed. The gold bars themselves are 4 nines fine, available in weights of 5, 10, 20, and 50 grams. And their packages all have the size of the payment cards. The gold bars are sold through 28 commercial bank offices throughout the country. At any point in time, the bars can be sold back to the dealing banks, even if the seal is broken. Navoy Mining and Metallurgical Combinat, an LBMA-accredited refinery, is responsible for sourcing the gold. The packaging technology was developed in cooperation with Certaline, which is an Italian company. It's very interesting indeed. Previously, CBU only sold commemorative gold coins in 1 troy ounce, but 1 troy ounce of gold is worth a fortune for an average citizen in Uzbekistan. Well, most places actually. Though the new bars in small weights and the buybacks guarantee, CBU aims to make gold accessible for more people as a savings instrument and for large payments. Well, hopefully these smaller bars don't have these huge premiums on them, and actually can be used for their gold value. That's the only way this is going to work for these smaller sizes here, 5, 10, and 20. But really, if you think about it, they're going to be using it as currency. There really should be a 1 gram option as well. There really needs to be that 1 gram option. And really, there needs to be a 30 gram option in between the 20 and 10, and possibly even a 15, and maybe a 7.5 as well, if they really want to do this. But maybe this is just the beginning of the rollout. Who knows? The CBURs can be seen as a coinage 2.0 because everyone can verify the authenticity of the gold by scanning the QR code, which enhances trust and acceptance of these bars. Although currently the bars will mainly function as a store of value, in my opinion, due to the volatility of the gold price. That's true. The QR code technology for gold bars is not entirely new. Previously, Swiss refineries MKS PAMP launched a similar verification technique called Veriscan. We've talked about that on this channel too, and have demonstrated that technology. Fascinating indeed. Wonderful, cool story, I think. It'd be nice to see more central banks do that to make the general public more aware of gold as being the store of value and as a currency. And that is the stepping stone from plan A to plan B, as mentioned here. A wonderful story here. Thanks again to John Firth for sharing it with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Post your thoughts about these cards and these gold bars and what the central bank is doing there in Uzbekistan. And would very much be interested to hear what your thoughts are on it. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch this video, and importantly, encourage you to please rate this video. That little caressing of the thumbs up button certainly does help the algorithm, which has been not working so much as of late on my channel here. And comment and share this video. It's also very important, if you can, any other platforms that you have on your Facebook pages, Reddit, Parler, whatever social media outfit you can think of, Twitter. It's very much appreciated. Comment, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when a new video is posted. And if you don't see them, just know that I post usually multiple times daily, and I appreciate your viewership more than ever, like to extend multitude of gratitude. Have a great day.